Binks here. It is a brand new season, and that means that we have a brand new season pass card. This month's season pass card is Esme Cuckoo. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm going to probably pronounce it about 8 different times while watching this video. I'm sure once I go live, someone will correct me. But Esme Cuckoo is a 3 energy, 4 power that says on reveal, copy a card from your deck into your hand. Set its cost to 3 and power to 4. So a lot of interesting things with this card, right? It's a 3/4 decently statted card that adds a card to your hand, and it's generally a pretty powerful card. It's gonna have its cost set to 4 power, or cost set to 3 power to 4. Pretty good stats. If you can get a pretty broken card with that stat line, it's an incredibly valuable card, kind of like Frigga. Like Frigga, you kind of want to just get a copy of a very powerful card. With Esme Cuckoo, you can kind of do that, but there's a lot more randomness because you have to dig in your deck. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can try and utilize this card, like Bast, kind of Agent Venom style cards can be really great. But I saw an opportunity for this card to play a support role. So not to be the kind of main card in the deck, but to really play a awesome support role. So Jane Foster Negative has always been a very kind of glass cannon deck, where you're trying to get a early negative as much as possible, extend the game with magic, draw your really broken cards with Jane Foster, and then kind of play out your hand. And I think that this card can play a very important supporting role in that deck, and the deck I built is Cuckoo Negative. Why I think that this card is a great supporting card for Negative is a few different reasons. First of all, it helps you draw Negative. So if it gets to turn 3 and you have Cuckoo in your hand and you don't have Mr. Negative, instead of just relying on a 1 in 6 draw to draw Negative next turn to get your deck online, you can now have 2 1 in 6 draws to get Negative. So you can get a 3/4 copy of Negative potentially, but also you can get one of the other crazy broken cards, 3/4 Gore, a 3-cost Taskmaster, 3/4 Rogue, 3/4 Sage, 3/4 Cass, 3/4 Iron Man, 3/4 Mystique, all incredible cards. So if you're playing this on 3, it's usually when you don't have Mr. Negative in hand, and you're either going to try and get a very powerful resource to win the game if you don't draw Negative, or give you an additional chance to draw Negative. And then in that situation where you don't draw Negative, a lot of times this deck is nearly impossible to win with without getting your engine online. It takes a lot of tact. And I think that Esme Cuckoo actually adds another very valuable way that you can win, and that's getting this very powerful 3/4 card. You know, if you get like a 3/4 Iron Man or Gore, you can kind of just like play out Esme Cuckoo on 4 and 5, just try and get as much power on the board as possible, and then you can Iron Man 2 lanes. So there's a lot of different ways that she can really help this deck. And it was cool to see her as a card that's kind of seems like it's meant to be featured in decks, have this really cool kind of backup support role. And I think she does a wonderful job. I think it's going to take some time, but I do think there's a good chance that she ends up being best in slot in Mr. Negative for those reasons that I talked about before. Now, the overall stats of this deck, we played it for about an hour and a half. We went 14 and 7, so we had a 67% win rate, plus 41 cubes. And again, as always, there's a lot of bots. So you're going to face a lot of bots on ladder. Any Mr. Negative deck, you're probably going to have around a 50% win rate, but the whole goal is to play it well so that you're retreating for 1 and 2 and you're winning for NA cubes, kind of trapping your opponent in the end game. And you'll even get a lesson about why you should pay attention to your opponents when they play Negative and Jane Foster, and why it won't be so important. Because I think if you actually track what your opponent's doing, even if they play Mr. Negative and Jane Foster, there's winning lines. But sometimes you just run away and don't want to face it because it's very scary. But overall, really solid deck. I hope that you enjoy this look at a supporting role for Esme Cuckoo as you try and find uses for your brand new shiny season pass card. And remember, it is drop season, so drops are starting on Twitch. I will be live tonight around 9 p.m. Central Standard Time and through the rest of the week. So if you want to get boosters and some really great exclusive borders and card backs, make sure to follow me at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. You piece. I know I call it camertage, and I know that that's wrong, in case you're wondering. I almost want to double Cuckoo. Is that crazy? I'm going to double Cuckoo. We have a lot of good hits. Like Mystique, Negative, Iron Man, Task. Pretty much every card we could hit would be really nice. Mr. Negative! That's a damn good one, brother. I tell you what. That is a damn good one, my friend. Next turn, we want a clear hand for a Jane Foster. Dude, I'm telling you, man, seeking for that 3/4 negative, that shit hits. And we have Rouge, which is a really, really nice counter card. We get a double suck after the negative into a Jane. Probably double suck Task. 12's pretty good. Double suck Task is just damn good, man. It's making all their cards so much worse. Yeah. Draw those cards. I hope they're what you're looking for, because I don't think they are. Now we Jane. We probably are cool with getting this Iron Man out. Because even the negative is going to be, like, pretty good value. This will draw our whole deck. He's Iron Man. We have the Rouge for the gore. Oh, baby. Copy. Steal. Here. Beer, beer, beer. Give him hell, baby!
I am Iron Man.
Mine. Flip my deck again as a joke. Oh no, Chad! It's a bunch of freaking gnolls! What am I gonna do? It's a disaster. They're gonna be so big and scary, is the thing. The thing is that they're gonna be giant and terrifying. Ah! 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 It's actually becoming a meme that I have at least 3 0 power cards in my hand 100% of the time. 100% of the time, man. It's actually becoming crazy. Like, what is my Mr. Negative even gonna do? I get a Sage, man. Oh, how embarrassing. They didn't play their Surge card. The Mystique is the only card that is worth negativing in my whole deck. I'm gonna freak out, man. This is actual craziness. You know what's really funny about this deck, and this is no lie? People will just retreat without taking any reference of what's happening. And I think that this is actually a really big problem. And you'll see me do this a lot when I play against negative. And this might not be the best game to showcase in the YouTube video, but this part is important. You have to know what your opponent does when they play Jane Foster. I had 7 cards in my hand and I played Jane Foster. It means I draw 1 card. Which means my man just retreated because I played a 5/9 that drew 1. Because they didn't take any stock in what was actually happening on my side of the board. So always remember, Marvel Snap is not solitaire. If you assess what your opponent's doing, like you saw how awful of a time I was having that whole game, and they just ran. They just didn't even think about it twice and ran. Just remember to think about that stuff when you're facing Mr. Negative. It's beatable. If they get the Giga Nuts, you're losing, but it's beatable a lot of the time. You don't have to be this scared. GG's. You snap me, I snap you. Simple as, brother. Many surges. Your cards are going to have so much extra power. Get the negative. Cuckoo, we don't need you this game. We appreciate all your support. Not a game we are currently going to need you in. Fuck you, man. That's going to be such a good card to play next turn. Piece of crap. Really? Mr. Negative, this is what you're doing for me? Absolute piece of work. Let's give us 2 draws of magic, which is important.
I found a rock.
Because he found a rock, chat. I don't know if you've heard about this, but my man's just found a rock. It's a huge hit, man. Wait, why is it a 1/4? This is breaking my mind right now. I can't understand why it's a 1/4. Because it got double cast, and then when it flipped, it was a 1. Alright. Yes. I don't understand. I can't lie to you, chat. I simply don't get it. But we'll just have to accept not understanding what's going on. That's alright with you. It is kind of sick to double limbo here. The only way they can stop this is exactly Legion. Okay, so this will get us Mystique and Iron Man. Won't get a top deck, but that's okay. They have exactly Legion. I'm going to be so mad. Okay, good. Luckily, I don't care about those cards. I only want my good cards, please. Legion, thank you. How could we possibly lose here? I don't know. Juggernaut is the only thing I'm super scared of. I guess, like, we set it up so that we don't have to worry about Goliath? I don't think so. I don't think it's possible to not have to worry about Goliath. Much as we wish that it was. Let's go! Victory. That was a cool game. And Cuckoo completely saved us there. Now, obviously, we're going to... I mean, I guess it didn't completely save us here. We're going to draw magic anyway. But it did give us a double magic to get us out of any, like, really bad situations with them having, like, a single target location control. So it's just kind of like a savior card in this deck. Again, you probably won't see too many highlights of it, but I feel like it's a really jelly card with like what the deck's trying to do. Well played. I don't find a viable path for us to win middle. Let's just friggin' magic it. All the day. Very nice. Very nice negative on 4. With some turns to juice her up. And it is a Cuckoo deck. Ooh, Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Oh, Cuckoo. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs type beat. Good thing I drew all my good negative cards. I was actually worried that I wasn't gonna... I was gonna draw every single... every single card that gets really good when I flip it with Mr. Negative. So, I appreciate that. Sir, during on reveal, it says get the top card deck -1 cost and +1 power after you play it. Repeat this ability. It's a good ability, man. Can't tell a lie. Havocler.
I am Iron Man.
Boom, 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 boom. I feel like Gore can maybe win right by himself. I think he just does, right?
I am Iron Man.
So they're gonna get to 23. Yeah, this literally just wins, right? Now, if they can win middle and left, like, more power to them. Shangri. Well, I cannot be more overjoyed that they didn't have a single other card to play left. Because that would have made that game very difficult. GG's, Agatha Enjoyer. All this work to get beat by a single Gore. How embarrassing. Fortunately, probably not winning the raft. We do have the Rouge if they have the Mobius come down. Got negative. We're chilling. We are chilling like a villain. See if they have the Sam as well to immediately clear left. Do they have the Sam as well to immediately clear left? They don't! It's actually big news for a guy like me. So, if no Mobius next turn, then we play out whatever we top deck. Or we try to. About no matter what. If Mobius next turn, then we try and Rouge it. We have some work that we can make happen here. Ideally, we find like Sage Mystique so we can play it for free. Not, we'll figure something out. Is the world we still want to Mobius that? Or Rouge that, sorry. I think better than playing Jane Foster is doing this. It guarantees us that they can't Mobius us next turn. Let's do this. Okay.
I am Iron Man.
We're gonna pay for this a little bit, unfortunately.
I am Iron Man.
Sage would be crazy top deck. The bad one. Huh. That's a really bad top deck. Pretty much all we can do is try and point slam win. That's really, really hard. Esme Cuckoo. Well, why do you hate me so? Awesome. They got a free gore from the raft chat. And it didn't matter. Victory. And it didn't freaking matter. Not one bit. Very important that I swap the Iron Man and the Mystique, by the way. No negative. It's okay. Alright. Rude. I tell you what, though. Ravonna Renslayer is very good at... very good at drawing in red guardians. Which is really nice when you're running cards like Iron Man. I tell you what. Very rude. He's Iron Man. He is Iron Man. That's the thing. Let's just go Iron Man left. Or Gore left. Just be a real dick about left. Just a real asshole about it. Just relentless. Absolutely relentless left. Unwavering, some may call it. $50-50, I think we go for it. Steal the Ajax would probably just like win on the spot. They also might leave. It's not a very pleasant position to be in by any means. There's a decent chance if the Rouge misses that we lose. Especially if they have Hazmat, but really have agency over that, do I? Aye. Nailed it. Things you'll love to see. Woo! Spooky game. Spooky, Jay. That's where the Rouge can be real clutch. I tell you what, no, we didn't really need any of this. They definitely should have, I don't know, done something. They got very lucky with the Hazmat even. I don't think the Ajax was what won us the game, but... So if we have negative in hand, we magic left. If we don't have magic in hand, we negative somewhere else. Well, more or less. Is what we do here. If we top deck Mr. Negative, we go magic to the left. If we don't top deck Mr. Negative, we go magic to the middle, I guess. Probably is the most annoying thing for them. Okay, no Mr. Negative, so we want to shuffle. Am I okay with that? Gladiator. Okay, thank you for thinning my deck. Would have been sick if you had gotten Mr. Negative there. I'm guessing they're snapping because they have Wicking Curve, but it's not a guarantee by any means, my brother. Like, it's not a guarantee that I top deck Mr. Negative, but I do anyway because I'm sick. You would never expect it middle if they have a counter card. I'm gonna puke if that's Cosmo. Okay. Straight up, I'm just gonna puke if that's Cosmo, if you don't mind me. Straws, Mystique, Iron Man, Gore, Cass. That's all you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna play out my whole hand. I am not gonna hold a single card. Which might sound stupid. It might be stupid. But it's simply what we're gonna do. So, I want to go Cass. And then we want to have a Gore effect on every single lane. We'll go Cass, we'll go Sage. And then we will go Gore, Mystique, Task. And we'll go Iron Man middle. We have to go Iron Man middle? Yeah, why not? What you got? Juggler. She-Hulk. Copycat. Mr. Negative? All right, that's what you have to beat, Paula. Can you do it is the question. It's a tall order. I don't know if Paula has the sauce. I guess we're going to find out. Paula does not have the sauce, ladies and gentlemen. Sauceless Paula. That's what we call her. GG's, Paula. Hi. Welcome to the stream, Pie. That's horrifying. I cannot tell a lie. It's very scary. Surprised they're not starting to fill this yet.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Key it is, man. Juicy. Right now, this will only draw Cass and Taskmaster when we Jane next turn. So if we draw one of those, we probably just don't Jane. Okay, they are full filled left. Your Taskmaster. Okay. Nah, Jane still gives us a draw. Yeah, we still want Jane to give us a draw. Let's be real. That Cass can come in handy. Okay, they just did not want their +5 Brood. It's kind of crazy to me. So it's always task and Cass. You could go all in middle. They won't expect it. Nice! We take those. I don't even know if they noticed that we only drew one card with the Jane, but that Makari put him in a really funky situation. They usually want to play like Juggernaut there in the final turn to win. But hell, we'll take those, man. GG's. Mango! Welcome to the stream. I just drew Mobius, chat. It's my favorite card. I'm going to try not to play it. Even if it will win me the game. That is a very pretty card. A very pretty card indeed. The Surgler. Alright, chat. This is one of the big reasons that Cuckoo is in the deck. It's for this exact situation. Turn 3. I don't have negative. I get 2 draws for it now for 4, which is really nice. Really nice. Now, chat. My opponent is playing Surge and a bunch of cards that discount cards. I should play this Mobius. I'm not gonna, though. I'm not gonna. I'll tell you what. May call me a better man for it. Your words, not mine. It's true. They are your words, not mine.
I am Iron Man.
Regular Mystique would be a great top deck here. Hello. I was literally just talking about you. That's crazy how this all works out. Iron Manning every lane, generally a pretty good play. What my sources tell me. We want Sage here. Sage top deck is what we really want to see.
I am Iron Man.
I mean, you're being really nice to me, game. I cannot deny that. I mean, it's kind of got to just be like this, right? Call it a damn day. Oh, not enough, huh? Damn. Wow. Well played, Mango. Very good game. I mean, the getting the extra Mystique was nice. Again, this is kind of one of those backup, no negative games. And we got really, really close here. One more, like, kind of cheeky thing. And if we had gotten maybe Magic, we have a lot of good chances. But Cuckoo gave us a lot of, like, a really, really nice play here that gave us a really solid chance of winning. Now, they drew everything, right? So it's always going to be hard to win games when they draw everything. And we could have chose to play Mobius. But overall, Mango's a great player. I didn't play Mobius against you. You better thank me. And GG's to you and yours as well. Goodbye.
Binks, binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like and subscribe.